Hello, it's Wilko Courts and Happy New Year's Eve. We are so close to it being 2026. We're going to wrap up 2025. I feel like Courts and I, we were talking about it feels like you were here 5 seconds ago and you were here in October, right?
Yeah, it was
here in
October.
Melbourne with me in October. And then we blinked and now it's like Chrissy's done.
2026. And do you know what?
And it's almost 2026. Yeah.
2027, one more year, is our anniversary, our 10-year anniversary of being friends.
Oh, is that?
Oh, you've seen me
Is
excited.
that 10
by
years? No, it just makes me go, 10 years.
Wow, I've wasted that,
It
haven't
feels-
I? I've wasted
no,
that with our friendship.
It feels like we haven't been friends for that long. It's one of those weird things where you're like, it feels like forever, but it also doesn't feel
I
that
think
long.
it was, when did you start in 2017? June.
2017, yeah.
June,
It was June, yeah, June
So
27.
June
Yeah.
2027. So we do have another year and a half still, but you know,
Yeah.
that's
also,
nice.
I don't think we weren't friends straight away. No.
No, it
You
was
hated me.
September. We were friends.
Yeah, great.
I didn't hate you.
Yeah,
I
you
was
did. We'll
just
get into
told
that
to
in another
watch
podcast. We don't have
you.
time. Yeah. That sounds so bad.
We'll do
on
the timeline of
management's
our
behalf.
friendship in another podcast.
Oh my God, that'd be
That's
so
cute.
great. For our 10th anniversary, we'll do the timeline
Yeah.
of our friendship.
Yeah.
And then you can bring up everything that I've ever made you mad about. Okay, great. That can be my gift to you. And everyone can hear it, and I'll just sit here and take it.
There's
okay?
not enough time. We're only doing
is there
20, 30
not?
minute eps. There's just we need a full 24-hour episode.
Okay, we're doing the moment. It is a series talking about the top 4 moments. Some people do top 5 moments, but we're doing 4 because that means that Courts and I get 2 each in the lead up to it being 2026, which is just around the corner. We have done Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce. We have done the Coldplay, the Kiss Cam scandal. We have talked about Sydney Sweeney and her jeans. And now we must talk about the big craze in 2025. I'd never heard the word before this year. It's Labubu.
Labubu.
If you don't know, Labubu is a demonic little monster, which is a small toy, which has become a ugly fashion icon. Go at me as much as you want in the comments about how unhappy you are about this description of Labubus. If you don't know, though, Labubus, they're not a standalone mascot. It's part of Casing Lung's story, The Monsters, which was influenced by Nordic folklore. He grew up in Europe, which is part of why the vibe is a bit confusing of what it's meant to be. But the Labubu look has a consistent signature, big ears, scruffy fur, and a grin with 9 teeth. Okay?
Oh, it's specifically
you know.
9. I didn't know that there was such specifics about it.
Well, because you and I think it's fucking stupid. So that makes sense that you and I have never heard any of this information until the research I've done today. The people say that they're instantly recognizable, and I agree. I agree.
They're definitely instantly recognizable. They're they're a bit demonic and creepy, but they're kind of cute as well. They're like when you see an ugly dog. You know when there's a dog and his teeth are a bit mangled and go out like that, and then they're just a bit. There's something a bit skew-iff about their face, and you're like, oh my, you're just a bit ugly, aren't you? You're cute.
Yeah.
You're just.
But
a bit
remember,
cute.
perfection isn't interesting. You know what I mean? Perfection to me isn't interesting. We all strive for it, but really, if we got it, we wouldn't be happy with it anyway. So, and that's why I'm perfectly flawed, guys.
That's the title of his autobiography. Perfectly flawed.
Perfectly
Neil
flawed.
David Wilcock.
Fuck, that's actually really good. And I'll use Neil David Wilco. So apparently there's other characters which I've never seen called Zamomo or maybe Zamumu, who knows. Taikoko. Maybe you want to look these up. Often described as Labubu's skeleton-looking boyfriend. Oh, and God, didn't all of us want a skeleton-looking boyfriend?
Oh, mate, that was in Skinny Boys.
It was in Skinny Boys. Jeez, they're back. So, okay, let me just. I didn't know that the craze. Well, not the craze, but it started back in 2015.
Oh, the Momo's cute. 2015?
Okay, 2015. The art toy era of Labubu begins as a character, and then there was some early collectibles. This is before Pop Mart took over. So in 2019, Pop Mart, which we stepped into, and we were like, "What the fuck is this place?" They started producing Labubu. It shifted from niche to scalable blind box ecosystem, which, oh God, that daughter of that video of your daughter, because we bought one while you were in Melbourne because you knew that both your daughters wanted one. And we were all talking about it, that it was a risk.
It's a huge risk. It's a massive risk that you don't know what color you're getting when you put, because it's meant to be a surprise. And I just got the little ones, which, by the way, the keychain one, $28 a pop. $28 a pop. Are you kidding? For a little. Anyway, it's fine. Like, I love my kids. I wanted to be like, cool, mom. Like, oh, look, I've come back from Melbourne and here's a Labubu. And we were agonizing because our friend Sammy, she has like multiple Labubus because she wears them on her bags as a fashion statement because she's a fashion girly. I don't get it, but whatever, you do you, my queen. So she was like, well, do you want me to like open mine? We can open yours and like see so that we know what she gets. And I was like, no. She knows the game. She knows the rules of this game. She knows that it's a risk. And so she needs to know that if she gets a grey or a brown one, suck it up, sister. Too freaking bad. And then
because that's the life that we. She got a grey. She got a grey.
She got a freaking grey one.
And then she was so angry. You guys managed to turn it around pretty good in the video that I saw. But then I heard that there was a lot of like you guys trying to placate her, telling that grey is actually one of the better colours. Totally. And let's be honest, millennial grey is in. So I don't know why
it's in. It's in. But, her sister got a bright orange one. So that was the whole thing. And then I said, Sammy said she'll swap with you. She's got a green. And then she's like, yeah, I will swap with Sammy. Thank you. And then I was like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. I should have made her suck it up. And anyway, I haven't seen Sammy since, so she's stuck with the grey one. And I think I'm just going to let her have that. Yeah.
And she'll have to deal with it. So, 2019, Pop Mart starts making them. They do that blind box thing, which is just like us with the Tarzos. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't know what Tarzo was going to be in the chips, but the Tarzo was free. This is different because you're buying it.
Absolutely.
Which is a huge risk. In October 2023... the bag charm changed everything. And it's crazy to me that this is in 2023 that it was the first, key ring line was released. Then, you know who we have to blame for the whole thing blowing up?
Some influencer.
Blackpink's Lisa, and you love her.
Oh, Lisa. So hot.
So hot. She made the craze go mainstream. She shared some posts about Labubu / the monsters, and this is widely credited as the turning point for mass hype, especially in Thailand, where it's the most popular, and beyond. People saying things like, where did you get yours? They love the whole secret, rare hunting kind of thing. People treat them, as you say, like bag jewelry, like our friend Sammy does. You wear them on your clothes. People just like wear that. They like put them in their like little jean loops for the belt loops for the jeans.
We used to put chains on ours.
Oh yeah,
man! I had
I had a wallet chain for a while.
That just like I didn't even have a wallet on it. It was just a chain. I had these baggy long denim shorts, which are back in. Which what the fuck is anyone thinking? They went down to like past my knees because I was so short and they were so baggy, and then I just had this chain that just went looped around the two, and it went I felt so cool.
I hate that whole era. Like, I'm embarrassed for all of us.
I'm so embarrassed about that era. And yet the other day I walked down the shops and I looked at this girl and I was like, I have that whole outfit. What are you doing? That outfit has come out of landfill. I put it in there in 2007 when I cleaned out my closet. Where did you find it? Tell me. Disgusting.
Everything happens in cycles. June 2025, this is the holy shit moment. This is where it really starts to pop the fuck off because the official auction headlines hit. There was a large mint green Labubu and it sold for $170,000 at an auction in Beijing, which basically is like a psychological explosion in everyone's brains who loves collectibles because then they go, holy shit, this is going to be worth something. This is going to be worth a lot. This is like all of us going, hey, Mum, where are those Pokemon cards I have? Because they're worth something now.
Yeah. So I've got to hold on to mine.
Yep. So you got to hold on to them. I don't know how much yours is going to be worth now, but so August to November this year, there was more global scaling. There was mini Labubus, which is the one that you got. They had the long fur versions, and obviously people were like buying them online, like buying like some of the earlier ones or like the signature collection or the collab ones. They were buying them online for 10x the value. So paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Like a mini pendant was $22.99. I'm assuming this is in US. And then the long fur doll was $114.99 USD.
Oh my gosh. I know that there's an influencer here in Australia, Olivia White. She's like obsessed with them. And when her family was traveling in, I think it was France, in Paris or something, she saw like one of the giant ones in the shop and she bought it and shipped it back to Australia.
That's insane.
Like how much did that cost to ship it?
Postage alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the hype has died. It feels like we hit a spike and we're now on the way down because demand isn't there as more because there's a lot more stock out there.
Yeah.
Because Pop Mark were obviously like, let's pump these bad boys out. And there's also a lot of Lafufus which have flooded the market, which is really what you should have got your daughters. But anyway.
Did you see Bunnings to have done some?
No, they don't.
Yes, Bunnings. Yeah.
That's incredible.
Look up Bunnings Labubu. They've released. I kind of want to get them. Obviously.
See, now Bunnings having one, I kind of want one.
I know. Like, I love Bunnings, right? So they've done Bunnings Mystery Bear mini boxes. And there's a few
I'm
of
just
them.
saying it. I hate it.
They're just little bears. They're not as cute.
They're just little bears. I'm out. And because there's nothing interesting about, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a bear.
Yeah.
So this is just a cash grab from Bunnings. If you did a partnership with Labubu or made yourself a little Lafufu number, then I'd be interested.
Yeah.
But because like imagine a Labubu in a little Bunnings
in the outfit, that'd
apron.
be cute.
Yeah. With the red shirt,
cute.
that'd be great.
That would be cute.
So Labubu Craze, it is on the down.
Right.
So they're really trying to push the other characters now, which we saw in the stores. And we were like, what's this? And Sammy was trying to explain it to us. But as she started explaining, I stopped listening. So I don't really get it.
I think I walked away. I was like, I can't. I've got no room in my brain for this. I'm trying to remember like the spaghetti bolognese recipe. I can't just have Labubu spin-off information up there.
In your brain, yeah, exactly. But I also want to point out, as much as we're mocking this today, we had our own, which was Troll Dolls.
Oh, totally.
So we've had our own things. Now, I do want to point out that our own things didn't cost the same. And
they didn't.
The craze was very different. Like, they knew that back in the 90s and like those early 2000s that parents weren't going to shell out the same amount of money as what parents will shell out these days for their kids.
So true.
It just wasn't the same. Because my mum we'd go, Mum, can we have a packet of chips? And she'd be like, I don't know if you guys are really good. Like at the end of the shopping, then maybe you'll get some chips. And we're like, yeah, great. And that's a packet of fucking chips.
Yeah.
Like that would have cost Mum back then 50 cents.
Yeah.
And we would have got a Tarzo in it. And it would have been the same one that we've gotten 10 times. So we would have been disappointed. But it didn't cost us any more. The chips stayed the same price.
Yeah.
So now it's actually crazy. Troll dolls
Also,
I never got into.
there's a difference now, right, with 90s versus now. So, like, say that the Labubu was cool in the 90s. So the way that you find out about the Labubu being cool is the kids at school have them, and then maybe every now and then you see an ad for it on the telly when you're watching like The Simpsons before bed, okay?
Sure.
But that's really the only ways you can find out that something's cool. It's a bit more word of mouthy, right? And mums and dads wouldn't have thought it was cool. Like, mums and dads wouldn't be buying the Labubus for themselves. The difference now is that mums and dads are on Instagram as well. They're following Lisa. Lisa's a grown up and says it's cool. So it's mums, dads, kids want the Labubus, not just the kids. So there's an added layer of like, well, I think it's cool, so of course my kid thinks it's cool, so we're all going to buy Labubus together.
Do you think that there's like a formula to figure out what's going to be cool, or it just becomes a trend? And because like the whole Stanley Cup thing, I never really understood.
Oh my God.
I never really understood.
Those things are the dumbest fucking things. Who?
They're not practical.
Who?
They're not.
Who did that? Who is responsible for that? That's the as soon as you do this, it spills out the top. There's a straw, you dummies. You can't put that in your bag. If you have a handbag, you can't just chuck it in there. That thing spills everywhere.
But you're not meant to have it in your handbag. You're meant to carry it. It's meant to look like a part of your...
Why would you want to carry something around everywhere?
No,
the reason that you have a bottle is you put it... Practical, you can have your hands out, you can do things.
This is the problem. You've gone for practical. This is not what these things are for. These things are for a look.
Stanley Cups, like, they get me riled all the way up. Can you tell? Like, they make me so mad. And I don't know who did it, and it was probably Lisa. Okay, she's walking around looking hot with her Stanley Cup, but guess what? When she puts it down, someone will pick it up for her. You have to pick yours back up, honey. There's no one following you carrying your Stanley Cup for you. You have to walk around and carry that everywhere. I don't know if there's a formula. I did have a theory that the Labubu was actually a social experiment, but now that you say that it was created from a cartoon back in 2015, I'm not entirely sure. But for me, for a while there, I thought Labubu was a social experiment out of China to see if they could completely brainwash an entire country, an entire planet to believe that this was like a cool thing. Like, I genuinely
And you know who we blame?
Who?
We blame Bill Gates. Because it's always, you know what, it always comes back to Bill Gates.
Does it?
It's all, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Remember all the COVID that was created by him for an
Oh,
experiment?
that was Bill Gates. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. It's either him or it's the other one who owns Facebook. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Oh,
one or the
Zuckerberg.
other.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the two evil geniuses that are like doing stuff.
Yeah.
Sorry, I mentioned Bill Gates, and then I remember seeing some photos of him in the recently released Epstein files. And I was like,
No way. Was he?
yeah, some pics in him with some unidentified women. Anyway, let's not end 2025 on this note.
No,
But we're
end it
ending
on a
it on
high.
Labubus. And I'm sure that Christmas, a bunch of people still got Labubus.
Yeah,
and
for
then
sure.
maybe those kids got them from Nan and Pop, and they're like, "What is this?" And they're like, "You loved these," and they were like, "Yeah, I loved them like years ago."
I'm done with those.
And they were like, "No, you loved them 6 weeks ago," and they'll be like, "No, it was years ago that I loved these. These are out now."
Yeah.
So if you're that parent or grandparent or uncle or auntie or even
sorry.
friend of the kids and you thought you were doing a good job, so sorry.
It's
Sozy. You have missed the
dream
boat.
is over.
You know what I mean? It's not cool anymore. Hey, this is the last pod for us for 2025.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to everybody who has come on board to become a wackadoo. I know we've only been doing, the pod on and off this year, but like obviously as you can see, we've really amped it up. So make sure that you subscribe, comment below, let us know the topics and things that you're talking about because Courts and I love to fall down a rabbit hole.
Oh, please give us some topics. Yeah, for sure.
The tradition of this pod, it has been established. I don't know if you've noticed, Courts. The tradition of this pod is where it starts is not normally where it's going to end. You know what I mean? Like everyone says, when I started this video, I didn't think it would end with this. And that seems to be our theme. Yeah, well, butt plugs.
It always comes around to butt plugs, you know what I'm saying?
It really does. It really does. I don't know why. What's wrong with us? Thank you so much to everybody. Have an excellent rest of the few hours of 2025 that you have. Have an excellent start to 2026. We will have more episodes as usual. They are going to continue as usual into 2026. And to Court, Happy New Year to you, mate.
Happy New Year, mate. Have a great one.
Have a great one. That sounded so insincere. We're going to have a fight about that off air.